Two women who embody that dream are Reggie and Jojo Lepping. Both are outspoken about democracy, governance and women's issues in Solomon Islands. They're taking a break from their award-winning work in advocacy, media and professional sport to reconnect with their roots.
Our island home. Cut.
First, we're off to Auki Island, an artificial island built generations ago.
The families have lived here for quite a long time, so sometimes being that resilient, the leaders turn a blind eye to it because they see like, oh, they survived everything. They don't need our help in this.
You've both been quite, outspoken about corruption, and I just wanted to ask, is this a big issue in this country?
Corruption is a big issue. There's allocated money for development in certain areas, most areas, and then there's nothing done. People can actually see that money is not really going to where it's supposed to go. So I have a friend in Honiara, and he was very vocal. He's like an anti-corruption advocate. And just recently, I've met with him, and he was like, if any of the members wanted to pay my vote, I'm just gonna vote for him. And I was like, why? He said, because there's just so many level of corruption that even my advocacy is not working.
The next day, the twins wanted me to meet another auntie, Anne. But first, we had to find her in true Solomon style.
Playing field, she said that we have to look for a slab. It's like a low house, which is like super helpful, right? Because there's like 500 other low houses.
I said, come down and first stand on your left.
Oh my gosh, you had
And I was like,
job.
first stand on the bridge.
As we sat down to some traditional koa, I asked about the lack of women in Solomon Islands politics.
And with the National Parliament as well, there are lesser women contesting this year than the previous one. How does that make you feel, Jojo?
We're taking 3 steps back after talking about this a lot, amplifying it a lot. When I see that there are no women competing or lesser women competing for the NGA, my mind is racing like, wow.
All over the country, you can see that a lot of men are using money to lure people to vote for this. Whereas women don't go to that extent.
As so many people we've spoken to have sort of given up on the system. But what do you sort of hope for that this country can achieve in the years to come?
Generally, I think everyone, including women, want change.
If people begin to think more innovatively, creatively, and build a change that they want to see in the community, that will really spark and inspire a young individual.
Future is bright with young people now finally aware. They hear all these promises, they're not saying it, so all this anger will hopefully bring out something good, like someone has to do something about it. And if it's not now, when? If it's not me, who?